Welcome everybody back to another NBA 2K26 video. Because the All-Star game this year is going to be doing this World versus US thing, I kind of want to do a quick little test in 2K and see which of the two teams 2K thinks is better if we just did World versus US. It's just going to be 5 players because for the simulation to make this video like actually a video, I'm going to be jumping into these games, all of them, and there's going to be 1 minute per quarter, so each game is going to be a total of 4 minutes. And for the World, they have the top 5 players in rating in the NBA right now, so they're definitely the favorite coming into this one. They got Luka, Shea, Giannis, Jokic, and Wemby. Shea is a 99 overall when you move him to shooting guard. Giannis jumps to 98, and yeah, Jokic 97, 95, and then Doncic at 97. So this team is scary. And then you go to the US team. They definitely have more depth. I kind of gave them 2 more players. I had to choose like what guard I wanted to play, but then obviously it was like Curry had to be the starting point guard. And then Donovan Mitchell, 94 overall. You kind of had to start him as the other guard. And then I just moved Anthony Edwards to small forward. And we got Jason Tatum. And then Anthony Davis is the best US center. Like, it wasn't really close. So this was just the kind of lineup I had to go with. It's kind of weird not to see like a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James here, but their overall was not as high as these guys. So this is the lineup. And yeah, this will be interesting. We'll jump into a game here. And yeah, game 1. See what happens. Let's look at the matchup real quick. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Let's hop into game 1. Okay, here we are. Game 1 of this matchup. Oh, Anthony Davis wins the tip. That's kind of an upset there, or like a not expected thing. I kind of want to change our camera angle here. What are we on right now? Oh, this is broadcast. Okay. Fell a little low, but hopefully that is all good. Here we go. Donovan Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Shea. Let's see what Donovan Mitchell can do into Curry, and he just walks out of bounds. It's not really what you want to do there. Interesting play. You have Curry on a cut, and yeah, I don't know what the US was doing there. So Luka is playing the point guard, Shea at the shooting guard like you've already seen, but yeah, Luka should be the main guy running the offense. Over to Jokic, who gets a wide open 3 off a screen from Shea, and Jokic knocks it down. And the Thunder start off with the lead here. So, I mean, there's only 4 minutes of game action here, so this is less than an overtime. Curry gets a pretty good look though, and he ties it up. 24 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. We got a tie game. It's a good one. Early on, the first quarter is almost over. We'll see if the Thunder here will hold off though for the last shot and try to get the lead here after 1. Shea is the one with the ball, obviously playing in the OKC uniform here, so he is used to this. Getting into Doncic against Curry, and Doncic just puts it up and in. Yeah, that's a mismatch there. The World definitely has the height advantage here, and Curry misses his heave. So after 1, Team World up to still 3 quarters left though. 3 minutes of action left. I mean, it's not that much time, but obviously it's just a 2-point game. The Thunder are going to start with the ball though, because the Pistons won the tip off, and we get an easy bucket there. Shea just finds Jokic, or not Jokic, Wembanyama. Just kind of like slipped past the defense there and got an easy dunk. Curry with it. Over to Anthony Edwards in the corner. He's guarded by Giannis. Over to Jason Tatum, wide open 3, and he knocks it down. USA needed that one. Jason Tatum delivers. Yeah, the height difference is crazy. You just realized that. But you got Tatum guarding Jokic, and you got Anthony Edwards guarding Giannis. This is, wow. Doncic step back, misses it. Donovan Mitchell gets the rebound. Donovan Mitchell bringing it all the way down. Looks like he got past. Oh, that's a bad shot though. Good contest there, but I forget who that was. But Giannis on the break. Good defense by Anthony Edwards, cutting him off. They get to Jokic, who's doubled, finds Vic. Vic drives, he's got Donovan Mitchell guarding him, and Jason Tatum tried to help there, but it was just, there's nothing he can really do there. A 3-point lead for the World here. Curry trying to tie it up at the end of the half and can't get it to go. So far, US, they've just hit 2 threes. They've gotten 2 open ones and knocked them both down. Their offense definitely isn't looking as good though as this World offense. I mean, yeah, I think this like challenge kind of doesn't go with the US's strength. Like if this did happen in the All-Star game, the US obviously has a little bit more depth, I would say, because you do have like Kevin Durant. I want to say LeBron, but I don't know how good LeBron is now. But he hasn't played too much. Like maybe he'll hit that gear that LeBron is, because he's always been good. But he's still good now, but he's not that same guy so far. But they also have Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson. It's a lot of guards, but they do definitely have some more depth. They got like Kawhi also. The world does too. Like the world does still have some guys like Alperen Sengun, Denny Avdia, Jamal Murray. So I don't know. They do have the 5 best players in the NBA right now. So this is why it kind of feels like this is a little bit in the favor of the world here, doing this just 5-on-5, 4 minutes, 4-minute games. But yeah, hop into the second half. The world is going to start with the ball because, like I said already, Anthony Davis and the US got the tip off, so they will start with the ball in the 4th. And there's just a slip there, and that was just too easy. The US is struggling just with the size of this team that they're against. Like there's not much they can do here. And like it'll be tough for Anthony Edwards to try to get a bucket on Giannis even. He is on an island right now and can't even get to the 3-point line. And yeah, he's going to have to pass out of that. Gets it over to Donovan Mitchell. Gets a screen by Jason Tatum. Mitchell can't get anything. Back over to Anthony Edwards. The offense is going nowhere. Anthony Edwards has to force up a 2 and misses. Yeah, the world defense is clamping up this US team right now. Doncic, he's got Curry guarding him. Finds a wide open Wembanyama. That could be the dagger here. With a minute 17 left in the game. They're up 8 now. This is not looking good for the US in game 1. Curry gets some space, can't hit it. And yeah, it looks like, I mean, can the world stack up? They get a pretty good look for Luka. Can't hit it. So it's going to be an 8-point lead for the world going into this last minute of action. US is going to need some sort of miracle here. But I don't think it's possible. I think we're going to be seeing a game 1 victory for the favorites here. And I don't know if there's much hope for this US team after game 1, but just get some open threes like they have, and that's what's worked for them. I mean, problem is they have to get open threes though, which could be pretty hard. And Steph Curry's just stripped right there. It's not going well right now for this US team. Shea with it. Gets a screen by Wemby. Shea all the way to the rack, but finds Wemby out of it and just wide open jumper. Offense is just a lot better for this OKC team as well here. The world team, I mean. They're getting a lot of good looks right now. I feel like this US team needs a lock in right now. They find Donovan Mitchell, and oh my, they just can't get anything going. Wide open free throw Shea, and they're just piling on the points here. They put up 19 points in 4 minutes of action. Not looking good for the US here. Curry, come on, get a bucket just to get some momentum into the next game, and he can't get it. And they're just gonna be able to dribble out the clock here, and it looks like, the world have won game 1. Wonder if I should make any subs for this US team right now. Like this isn't. They need some more size on this team. Maybe I will make some subs just to give them like some sort of chance here. Like, because if we add in like a Kevin Durant, just for the sake of having someone who's taller. Like, what if we let's quickly do this. Let's go to this US team, and let's try to get some. Go to the roster. Let's get some taller US players. So let's edit Isaiah Stewart. Let's import some player DNA. So yeah, let's get Kevin Durant, and let's get LeBron. Let's get he is the US guy. He's been the best US player for a while here. His overall has fallen. That's why I didn't have him originally. He's down to he's far down here, 92. Let's get LeBron. We're getting KD. We're getting the OGs. We're gonna switch up this lineup a little bit. I think I want Tatum to stay. We probably want Ant. I think we're gonna have to kick out Donovan Mitchell because he's just not tall enough to match up with these guys. And then we'll bring in Kevin Durant. There's actually gonna have to be a tough cut here. Do we cut? I think we have to cut Tatum, right? It's either Tatum. I feel like Tatum played well. LeBron, I feel like should be our power forward. He's just like the tall, or not the tallest, but the like the strength he has is most power forward like out of all these guys. And I feel like Curry has to stay in the game, and then Anthony Edwards will be fine. I think we're just gonna have to kick out Jason Tatum. He was like a guy who was coming off the bench for Team USA anyway, so that's gonna be the lineup for Team USA. I had to make some adjustments because that did not look good after game one. We're getting the Curry, Durant, LeBron James, you know, trio playing together now. Let's hop in game number 2. Okay, tip off. Let's see who wins it this time. It's gonna be Vic. Okay, that is more expected. Luka with the ball, guarded by Curry. So yeah, LeBron's gonna be on Jokic now, which is gonna be a little bit better. And then you're gonna have Kevin Durant on Giannis, which is definitely better than having Ant, but doesn't matter. Anyways, Giannis just gets right to the rack for a 2-hand slam, and OKC starts this one off with a 2-point lead. This might just be a blowout this whole time, like this whole series. Curry gets a screen by AD, he gets it over to Anthony Davis at the top of the key. Anthony Davis trying to get something to go, and I mean, what was that? Just denied by Vic. I feel like they're just not running good offense here. I don't know. Maybe it's the Pistons like offensive play that's not working here. Out of bounds play. Anthony Edwards to a go-to shot. He knocks it down. Okay, Anthony Edwards gets this US team going here with a bucket. They needed that one. Giannis with the ball. Is he gonna go back at this matchup? I mean, he might as well. It worked last time. It looks like they're holding for the last shot right now. Giannis just kind of probing at the top now. Drives in. Durant, good defense. He finds Wemby though for a pretty good look. Can't get it to go. It's 2-2 after 1. So this time tied after the first quarter. The US were competing there. They didn't let the OKC go on a run or anything. I mean, they let the world team score, what was that, 18 points or something in that first game? It was something like that. Is crazy to allow that many points in 4 minutes, especially with like the 4-minute quarters where they just go like start and end so fast to where it just makes that 4 minutes feel even like shorter. Anthony Davis in the post, and Vic, like, Anthony Davis should not be taking post shots against Vic there. He didn't even have like great positioning or anything. Finds a wide open Shea, and Shea knocks it down, and that is not good for the US team. See if they can get some offense going here. See if like LeBron and Kevin Durant could make an impact. They haven't done too much yet. They find LeBron right down the lane for a jam. So nice little pick and roll between Anthony Edwards and LeBron, and it gets the US another bucket. Giannis right down the other way, gets a bucket right back. Little spin into a pull-up short mid-range shot, and back up by 3. Other world. LeBron with it. LeBron trying to get something going. Gets a screen by his former teammate AD. A nice little shot there, and LeBron cannot hit it. Okay, forget what the score was after the first half of the other game. I feel like it was kind of around the similar lead, but then the world took over in that second half. So let's see if the US can change that this time. LeBron did come in and get a bucket, so he's made his impact a little bit there. And I mean, Kevin Durant hasn't done much, and he's also let Giannis score 4 points, which was kind of like, he was supposed to be a better matchup than having Anthony Edwards on him, but hasn't really looked like that so far. So yeah, let's see what the what are they called? The US can do in the second half. See if they can get themselves a win here. Both of these games are in OKC though, are in the world's home, so I should have done this like Toronto as the team, but I just took both best teams, and since Shea is on the best team, I just made them the world for the OKC, and then yeah, the other team was just the US team. Missed shot by the US to open this half. Luka Doncic with it. Over to Shea, Shea driving, and a steal by Anthony Davis. Okay, there's Anthony Davis making a play. He finds Anthony Edwards, who tries to throw the lob to James, but Antetokounmpo denies it. And Giannis going the other way with a crossover, goes all the way for the layup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is definitely the player of the game so far for the world here. He's got 6 points, and that big time steal he made there on the lob pass attempt. LeBron with it, guarded by Jokic, 2 of the smartest players of today's game. LeBron driving, spin move, and loses it. And Jokic is going to take the ball away. Another steal for OKC in the world. Finds Doncic, who's just gonna pull it. Okay. That would have been bad if they hit that one. But luckily, they miss it, and the world will start with the ball here in the fourth, though. Like, it's not looking great still. It's definitely not looking great for this US team. They're gonna need to get it together, going back to their home court in Detroit. So yeah, world start off with it. Doncic bringing it up, guarded by Steph Curry. Looks like Giannis wants it in the post. They do get it to Giannis. Giannis backing down Durant into a fadeaway. Bucket. And there's a timeout. I think it's the first timeout we've seen called, right? Or maybe not. But yeah, they need to figure out something. I don't know who can guard Giannis. Giannis is playing the small forward right now. Maybe we change LeBron to be the matchup on Giannis. I think that would definitely be a better, give the US a better chance. And then just, oh, Curry, pretty good look. Curry hits it. Okay, there we go. So the US gets something going. Okay, so Shea's gonna have it. Are they just gonna go to foul in here now? It's gonna be, it might be the play. I feel like you just wait though, and then try to hit a three the next possession and then foul. Foul Giannis though. Yeah, that's not too bad of a play there. If Giannis gets it, might as well foul him. Hope he misses one or two. First one up, it goes. He's having a game. He's locked in, so he might just knock both of these down. Second one's up, and it goes in. Both bounce around and in. They need a quick three, and then they don't have to foul, and then they can try and hit another three on the next possession. LeBron's going to take it, finds a wide open Curry, knocks it down. 3.7 difference in clocks. I feel like they will just foul, though. Yeah, there wasn't big enough of a difference for them to feel confident in not fouling. Shea at the line, great free throw shooters, so probably going to knock both of these down. That was the US made a good play there, though. LeBron finds a wide open Curry, a double came. If they can do that again, that works, but I just don't know if they're gonna double LeBron again here. I feel like they can't leave Curry open again. He's at two straight threes for this US team. Okay, AD is gonna inbound here to Kevin Durant, over to LeBron. So they're playing through LeBron a lot. LeBron trying to get past Jokic. Good defense by Jokic. LeBron goes up, misses. I think that's going to do it here. I think that is going to do it. Let's simulate. I'll just watch it through here. But yeah, I feel like for us to give the US even more, I feel like it would be better if we have LeBron defending Giannis. Because Jokic hasn't been going, they haven't been using Jokic in the post that much. So maybe get the guy who is going to the post, get LeBron on him. LeBron makes a shot there. Okay. LeBron's doing some stuff. They're gonna foul here again, though. That's why we don't want him to make that shot, because it would have just ended the game if he missed it. Now we get more free throw. There's a miss, though. Hey, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. There's definitely not a chance, though, because they probably won't even get the ball up the court before shooting. The time's gonna be out. Finds LeBron. LeBron knocks it down. The US is actually getting their offense going here in the clutch, but it's kind of too late at this point. But I guess this could be some momentum into the next game. LeBron and Curry have, the two, I feel like when you think of US players, those are the first two that come to mind, and they're showing why right now. Doncic is going to the line. Not the greatest free throw shooter, but he does make one, and that will for surely seal it now. Yeah, good effort by the US there. They showed some stuff. But yeah, the Giannis, they definitely had a problem guarding Giannis that game. Curry's gonna heave this one up, and he's gonna make it. Did he get that off on time? Curry just made the heave. I don't think he got it off. No, he didn't get it off. It wasn't really close. But yeah, this team was locked in. Curry's hitting full court heaves at the end of the game. 2-0 series lead here for the world, though. It's kind of expected. This team was scary coming into it. LeBron ends with 7 points in this one. 6 points for Curry, 2 for Anthony Edwards, a 2 assists. On the other side, though, 10 points for Giannis and a steal. 6 for Shea, and then, the other guys. So let's move over. We get 170 VC for that. Nice. But yeah, let's move over LeBron to that small forward position. Let's just switch this up. So it should switch the matchups quickly. And I think that will give a little bit better of a chance to the US team. We're going to Detroit here for game 3. Okay, here we are. Tip-off time. And Wemby's going to win it this time as well. Shea's going to have the ball here, guarded by Anthony Edwards. He's going to get by him here, but he doesn't really do much with it. Hey, I mean, the defense is looking good for the US here early. Luke is going to have it, though. This is kind of a mismatch. He can kind of just shoot over Curry. He's going to try it. Go-to shot there. Misses it. Okay, good start for the US there. Defense looking better. They find Curry on the break. Curry's trying to get something going. Oh, he kind of had it going there, but didn't take the shot in the end. LeBron now with it. Over to Anthony Davis. He's trying to do something, but this is not looking good right now. This is not who you want the ball in the hands of right now. He's going to have to force it up over Wemby. Does not get it to go. Luka's going to grab the rebound. He's pushing it. He's going to slow it down here because they can take the last shot here. And he gets a pretty open mid-range and knocks it down over Curry. The World get the first bucket, and Anthony Edwards heave at the end to try and take the lead, and that is gonna only touch air. As the World lead by 2 at the end of 1. So, I mean, yeah, the World continue to just be that team that continues to just play with the lead right now. I think the US just need to get some threes going early, get some shots going early, and try to build a lead at the start. I mean, they're good in the clutch in the last game, but they need to play more like that for the whole game. LeBron's gonna set a screen for Curry. Oh, Curry kind of had, but then they just turn it over. He had Doncic slipping, but then Doncic just gonna wipe that from everyone's memory and just go get a bucket right after. So, yeah, not looking good here. I feel like changing the LeBron position made it harder for his offense as well, because now he's guarded by Giannis instead of Jokic. Curry gets an open 3 though, and bang! Curry has been amazing for this US team. I don't think he's missed a 3 yet, unless I have forgotten, but he's knocked down like 4 or something. Oh, LeBron tried to take a charge, leaves Giannis wide open for 3, and he misses it. Not the worst person to leave open. LeBron's going to take it on the break, find a wide open Curry once again. Bang! Curry hits another one. I feel like my commentary is kind of seeming biased right now towards the US, but that is just because they are losing right now. And Doncic gets a 3 right back. That is a tough for the US as they finally took the lead, but then Doncic just steals it right back. Let's see what the US can do here though in the second half. They need a win here. Cannot go down 3-0. And I think they should be starting with the ball, right? Because Wemby did win that tip, so they're playing down by 1 right now. I feel like it's looked the best so far. This game has looked the best for them out of all of them, because I think they've been down like 3 in the last 2 halftimes for both of them, maybe. I kind of forget the first one, but only down 1 here. Curry has all their points. I mean, he's gotten most of their points throughout this whole like series so far. He's getting a lot of open 3s, and he has not missed an open 3 yet. So that is something. He also hit that half court, or that 3/4 court heave that did not count, but he did hit it. Curry with it. He's trying to get something going. Does not get the shot he wants, and has to pass it. Anthony Edwards with it now, guarded by... Oh, and he just gets it to Curry for 3, and Curry knocks down another one. Luka was just playing just safe there. Or not safe, he was playing unsafe. Just leaving Curry with too much space. And I mean, Anthony Edwards just going to find him. And Anthony Edwards with a steal now. Anthony Edwards might go all the way. He does not. But he finds Kevin Durant though wide open, and Kevin Durant dunks it. Anthony Edwards making some plays here for the US. He's been their best playmaker so far for this series. Luka with it. Let's see if Luka can get something going for the World here now, as they're finally playing with a pretty big deficit here. Luka goes. Nice little hop step. Can't finish though. Anthony Davis stops him. Has a great rim protector there. Over to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards trying to get a bucket here. Finds Anthony Davis, who just scoop layup, and he puts it in. Giannis was there, but was not able to stop him. And now, all of a sudden, the US is cooking here. Luka with it, trying to get something going here for just a bad shot. Yeah. So, US is up 6 now. Finally playing with a lead here. And it's really just been Curry. Curry got them going. Hit those 3 threes. And, I mean, yeah. See what the World can do here to respond to this run the US have gone on. They do start with the ball. Only like a 6-point deficit. Could just be a two 2 possession game, but Luka's gonna go and he finds Shea, who seemed like he should have been open for 3, but does not take it. Now Shea's gonna have to get something going. They're taking too much time on the clock here. This is not great. Gets a wide open 2 though. He misses. And all of a sudden, is this foul game now? That is a shot you expect Shea to knock down almost every time, and he does not get it to go, as the World are just, it's not looking the same here. I mean, this is their first road game. Maybe it was just the playing on the road that got to the US in those first 2 games. Some doubling is happening. Durant was wide open there, but LeBron does not find him. He finds a wide open Curry instead. He doesn't take it. Looks like they just want to run out the clock. Anthony Edwards over to Davis. He finds a wide open Durant in the corner, and Durant puts the game away. And yeah, I mean, the World, or the US team, looking a lot better in this game. They've been really relying on the 3-point shot this whole series, mostly Curry, obviously, and it has worked out so far. See what they brought in the subs. The World have brought in the subs. Both teams have brought in the subs, actually. So yeah, we don't even really need to watch this. And Williams is going to miss it, and hopefully they'll just run out the clock here. And yeah, there's Jalen Brunson. Over to Tyrese Halliburton. Over to Paul Reed. What are they doing? Why are we... Okay. They just have to make these games last as long as possible. Like 2.3 seconds left, and you're trying to get it. It's just Alex Caruso. Never going to not try his hardest, even though the game's over. But there it is. The US get a 9-point win. Not even a very close one, as they were just knocking down shots. Curry had 9 points, 3 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had Kevin Durant. They only missed 1 shot as a team, just dominant. Whereas Doncic was the only one doing stuff for the World in this game. Shea missed a shot. Giannis missed his only shot. Maybe changing LeBron onto Giannis helped, because Giannis did nothing this game after scoring 10 in the last one. And yeah, look at the percentages. Not a great game for the World there. They are going to look to respond here in this next one, and the US are going to look to continue the dominance from that game 3. Okay, tip off here in game 4 of the World versus US matchup. Oh no, the US is going to win it. So far it's been 2-2 in the jump balls. I thought Vic would kind of dominate in that category, but so far it's tied. Anthony Edwards with the ball, finds Durant for a wide open midi. That is his shot, but cannot knock it down. Wow. Giannis gets it up quick to Shea. Shea trying to get something going against Anthony Edwards. Can't, but does take a tough midi. I don't know about that shot selection. Giannis gets the O board there. Gets it over to Doncic, the only guy to score in the last game. He just drives in against Curry and puts it up over him. That's been the problem here. Like, Doncic has been able to get easy buckets against Curry, but like, you can't take Curry out just with the way he's playing. He's been their leading scorer by far so far. Anthony Edwards gets a wide open 3 though, off a nice screen by Curry in the World, or the US. Getting it started again with a 3-point shot. That is really their bread and butter here, just getting 3s. Giannis is going to drive at LeBron. This is where we can see that LeBron defense there, and he does get the stop. Shea over to Luka for just taking the 3, and Luka knocks it down. Curry is just too short to guard him. They get into LeBron. LeBron's just going to have to heave one here, and he does not hit it. So the World start off with a 2-point lead, as Luka continues to lead this World team here after... I don't think he really was the leading scorer in the first 2 games, but in this in Detroit here, he's had to be that guy for this team, and so far it's worked out in this game. They're up 2. Vic with the ball. He hasn't really done too much this whole series. They get it over to Luka against Curry again. He likes this matchup. There's going to be a double, which was needed, and Anthony Davis is going to reach in on that double. Yeah, they are starting to get scared of this Luka Doncic matchup. The Pistons are. World here. Vic inbounding to Antetokounmpo. Gets it over to Shea. Shea guarded by Anthony Edwards. Shea trying to get something going here. Is just running at the clock right now. It's going to look like he's going to have to... I cannot speak. Put up a tough shot, though. Does not hit it. The US is going to grab the rebound. Anthony Davis with it. Finds Durant. Durant with a nice pump fake. Gets to the rack and puts it in for the tie. Vic fell for his pump fake hard and was just up in the air, as Kevin Durant can just lean in and get an easy 2 there. Giannis with it right now, guarded by LeBron. 9 seconds left on the clock here. Giannis trying to drive at LeBron right now. Puts it over to Luka. Luka puts up another shot. Can not get that one to fall. We are tied. going into halftime. Okay, here we are. Shea bringing it up. See what he does here. It looks like a screen from Jokic is coming. He finds Jokic on the roll, but he doesn't take the shot. Gets it to Wemby. Jokic gets the O board though. Passes it up to Luka for another three. Luka can't hit it, and Anthony Davis secures the rebound for the US. Curry with it. Tries to dribble. Loses it though. Luka grabs it. Luka going down. Finds Jokic. Jokic has an open, and he just dribbles out of bounds. Jokic has not looked too good in this series so far. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they haven't been getting him the ball too much, I guess. But like turning the ball over there, not a great look. Kevin Durant is guarded by Jokic here. Finds an open Curry. Curry misses one finally. Giannis with the rebound. Giannis pushing. Finds Shea. Shea finds Vic. Over to Luka. Over to Jokic. 7 seconds left. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Over to Doncic for a wide open 2. Doncic can't hit it. Anthony Davis with the rebound. It's going to stay at 5-5 going into the fourth quarter here. Both teams couldn't hit their shots there. Curry had a pretty good look. Luka had a good look there. But it's going to remain tied here. Going into the fourth quarter here. Let's see what these teams do. World looking to go up 3-1. US looking to tie the series up at 2. LeBron with it, guarded by Giannis, gets a nice little bump there, but does not take a shot. Giannis is clamping him up right now. He needs to pass the ball here. He does get it to Durant. Durant trying to create against Jokic. Gets a pretty good look after a screen from LeBron. Can't hit it though. Durant has not been the Durant we know here, as he's missed some shots in this game that he normally makes. Giannis trying to drive on Anthony Davis. Good defense by Davis right now. Giannis has to pick up his dribbles. Gonna have to make a pass. Gets it over to Luka. Luka guarded by Curry. The matchup he likes. Puts up a little midi. Misses it. Timeout here as the US has a chance to hit a buzzer beater and take this game. This has been a good one here. No one has scored in the second half yet. It has been a defensive battle here. Anthony Davis over to LeBron. I mean, they've got to just hold for last shot here, right? LeBron is making some moves here. I don't know if he just... I don't know what he's really doing. Needs to... He had Curry open there for a second. Curry has it. He's been their guy this whole series for the game. Curry knocks it down. Steph Curry continues to dominate for the US, and he has definitely been their best player so far as he knocks down a clutch 3. Wow, what a shot. There are the dancers celebrating here. This is in Detroit here, in the US home court here. They need a 3. The world needs a 3 here. Not getting much. Finds Jokic. He's going to have to heave it up. Does not hit it. That's probably the player you want to get the ball to, though, if you have to have a tough 3 being made. Jokic is known for those heaves at the end of shot clocks. Curry with the game winner, and he continues his hot shooting here in this series so far. He ends up going 1 for 2. Missed his other one, but hits the big one that really mattered. 3 points for Anthony Edwards and 2 for Durant. And then we see LeBron, he had an assist. 4 rebounds, an assist for Davis. On the other side, Luka, second time in a row getting all the points for his team. He needs some other guys to step up here. At the start, it was like the whole team was kind of cooking. Everyone was doing their thing. It was working really well for the world. But then all of a sudden, in these 2 games in Detroit, it's only been Luka being able to score. Yeah, let's head into game 5 now and see who can take this 3-2 lead. Big game 5 here. Back in the home of the world here. Anthony Davis wins another tip-off. That has been an interesting storyline here, as Anthony Davis has won 3 of the 5 tip-offs so far in this series against Victor Wembanyama. Curry with it, guarded by Luka, the star, the hero of last game. Curry driving, going for a 2. No, finds a wide open Edwards, but he cannot control the pass. He's just going to have to take something. Great defense there by Shea as he blocks Anthony Edwards as he tried to make something happen at the end there. It looked like Curry might have had a good opportunity at a layup, but he decided to pass it, and it looked like a good pass. It was the right idea, but it just was too low for Anthony Edwards, and he couldn't make the clean catch. Shea now with it. Let's see if he can get something going. He hasn't scored in the last 2, and he does score here. I mean, he's at home. This is his home in OKC. So, I mean, maybe that's where he plays well. And finally, someone other than Luka has scored for this world team, because that had not happened in the last 2 games. LeBron with the ball. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here. Try and tie or take the lead. guarded by Giannis. LeBron can't get much going here. Can't get much going still. Is going to force it up and puts it in. LeBron James. The clutch shot there, and Giannis is going to have to heave as the world and the US are tied after the first quarter here. Big time bucket by LeBron there. That was not a shot that goes in too much. And then Shea also had a nice little midi. It looked like a classic Shea bucket. And yeah, let's head into this quarter. Tied after one. The world start off with the ball here. Victor Wembanyama with it. Finds Shea. See if Shea can get another bucket here. He's guarded by Anthony Edwards. Trying to get past him right now. Nice little half like spin there. Oh my, fake pass and just goes up. That was nice by Shea. He's playing really well right now. He's gotten all the points so far for the world. Anthony Edwards taking it up. He's guarded by Shea. He's trying to get his get back here. Shea's doing a pretty good job so far, and he's going to pass it to LeBron James. LeBron, screen from Anthony Davis into a pull-up midi. Bank does not get it to go, and Vic is going to secure the rebound. He finds Jokic, who gets it up to Giannis. Giannis with LeBron on him. Is he going to try to get a bucket? You drive by him. He is kind of in an ISO right now. Looks like he's going to let the clock run a little bit before he makes his move. Finds Wemby, though, for a nice look, and Wemby puts it in. I mean, if Wemby gets it in that position, it's going to be tough to stop him from scoring there unless you can just fly and block it. So the world, pretty good position here. It looks like the home teams have been the better teams so far by, I mean, a decent amount. I guess that game 4 in Detroit was pretty close, obviously, with the game winner coming from Curry. Yeah, let's head on to the second half now. Okay, here we are. World starting off with the ball here. Jokic has the ball, guarded by Kevin Durant. Gonna find Luka. Luka trying to get bucket here, like he's been doing this whole series against Curry. Just dribbling right now. Gonna drive and just get right to the rack and finish. That's a tough matchup there. They definitely need to help on that, but yeah, I don't know. US needs some buckets here. Haven't hit a 3 this game, which has been their thing this series so far. They find Anthony Edwards, though. Right on cue, he knocks it down. Okay, so there's the US with a big time bucket there. They definitely needed that. Cut the lead to 3. Luka with it, over to Giannis, over to Shea. Shea finds Jokic for a pretty open look, does not take it, finds Giannis. The top of the key, over to Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic trying to drive, gets a pretty good bucket there. I mean, yeah, he's just too tall. Curry can't really defend him there. LeBron with it. He's taking his time here. They kind of needs to go faster. Just going to drive, spin, midi. Can't get it to go. Great defense by Giannis. And the world looking like they have a pretty good position here. Up 5 going into the fourth quarter in the last minute of action. The good thing for the US, though, is they do start with the ball here. So if they can get a bucket, get a stop, and get another bucket, it could be a tied game. Just need one of those buckets to be a 3-pointer. But most of their buckets have been 3-pointers, so should be there. But LeBron, in the first free throws I think we've been seeing, other than the free throws at the end of the game, LeBron creates a foul, knocks down the first free throw. You need him to knock down both here so you can make it a 1-possession game, and he does knock them both down. Big time free throws by LeBron. Yeah, it was definitely a good substitution to get LeBron in here. He's meant a lot for this US team, but Giannis just goes right at him and gets a bucket. Giannis, I don't think, has scored since we've made that substitution, bringing in LeBron to guard him. And, I mean, now he finally gets his bucket, but yeah. Let's see what the US can do. They need a bucket here. Anthony Davis gets it to Curry. It looks like he was trying to drive there, finally passes out. LeBron with it, guarded by Giannis. He's going for a bucket and just stuffed by Giannis. Wow. That was not pretty there. Not a pretty offensive possession there by the US. And the world looking to threatening to go up 3-2. Do they foul here? They're not fouling. Luka with it. Are they not going to foul here? I mean, wide open Giannis. Okay, they will. I don't know why Giannis didn't go up there. I mean, it was the easiest and one of his life if he just decided to go and dunk, but needs to knock down. I mean, doesn't need to knock down any really, but it would be nice if he could knock down 2, because then it puts it at a 3-possession game. And he knocks down both. So yeah, it's not looking good for the US here. They need to go hit some threes. I mean, they had a pretty good performance the last time it was in a position like this, but they missed the first one, and that should do it there. Doesn't look like they'll foul here, and the World are going to go up 3-2 in the series, take a commanding lead here, and they're going to have a chance at winning the championship back in Detroit. So yeah, I mean, the World, or I mean the US offense was not looking great in this game. I don't think did Curry score? Am I forgetting? I feel like he didn't score, did he? So, I mean, they need Curry to score, seems like, for them to do much, because, yeah, Curry had 0 points. Didn't even take a shot this game. They won 1 for 7, or 2 for 7 in total. LeBron had 4 points, and then Anthony Edwards obviously hit that 3. And you had Luka, he got 4 points. Shea got 4 points, 4 for Giannis, 2 for Wemby, and Jokic had 0. I don't know if Jokic has, like, scored this whole time. But, I mean, whatever. Let's move on to the next game. See you guys in game 6 now. Okay, here we are. Let's see who wins the tip. It is going to be the World. So Wemby ties it up in that department. Jokic with it at the top of the key, guarded by Kevin Durant. Is he going to try to get his offensive going? There's going to be a foul by Anthony Davis, though. So that'll reset it to 14, the shot clock. Wemby with it. He's going to inbound it to, well, I guess we'll see here. Gets it to Giannis. Giannis gets it to Shea. Shea with it, guarded by Anthony Edwards. Shea dribbling in, a nice little spin, goes up, tough shot. Great defense by Anthony Edwards as he gets the rebound as well. He's pushing it over to Curry with a nice crossover, with a nice pump fake. Doesn't go up though. Anthony Edwards with it now. Gets a screen by LeBron. Edwards driving and a reach-in foul by Wemby. Both teams have committed fouls here early. It's not like that really matters, but they have. Anthony Davis inbounds to Curry. See if they can get Curry going. Didn't take a shot in the last one. He's going to hold here. See if he just tries to create his own thing. Nice spin. Pulls it back. He had a wide open lane. Now he's just trying to pass to LeBron, who forces a 3 up. The World, see if they can take the lead here. They get it to Giannis. Giannis driving at the end of the clock. He gets right in for a 2-point shot. The World are going to be leading after 1. So, I mean, yeah, the US needs to lock in right now. They lose this, they obviously lose the whole thing. It was looking good for them in those other 2 games in Detroit, so let's see if they can get it going here, as this obviously is another game in Detroit. Been tough for them in OKC, but if they can just win this game, at least make it a game 7 and make it more respectable. LeBron over to Edwards. Edwards gets a screen by Anthony Davis. Edwards trying to make something happen. Oh, a tough shot like behind backboard there. Wemby grabs the rebound up to Doncic. Doncic, I mean, he could take over this game whenever he wants. When he's guarded by Curry, he kind of seems like he scores every time he drives at Curry, but he does take a mid-range. That's a tougher shot, and he misses it. Anthony Davis with the rebound. See what he does here. Should get it to like a LeBron or a Curry here. He does get it to Curry. Curry over to Durant. Durant passes it back over to Anthony Davis. Nothing's really happening here. Durant gets it at the end. He's gonna have to make something happen and makes a really nice move. But what a block by Victor Wembanyama. Making his presence known there. What a block that was. It looked like a wide open bucket for, I mean, Durant should have just dunked that, but wow. What a block. Curry's gonna have to force it up. Steph Curry cannot get that one to go. Giannis heaves. No good. So the World are going to keep their 2-point lead. Let's go to the second half. Okay, here we are. Second half action here. Game 6. The US down 3-2. Anthony Edwards has it in the corner. He's going to find Durant coming off some screens. It's not open though. He tries to create something. Doesn't take the shot. Luka Doncic bit on a pass there, but was not able to get it. And the US wasn't able to do anything with that though. Anthony Edwards doesn't hit the shot. Giannis gets the rebound, finds Luka. Luka Doncic driving at Curry, and that's just too easy for Luka there. It is not looking good for this US team. They're down 4. They really need to get a bucket here. They get it over to Anthony Edwards. I feel like you got to find Curry. Try to get... Oh, LeBron open for 3. LeBron knocks it down. LeBron James comes up clutch again here. They needed that. Let's see if they can get a stop here, though, and keep a 1-point deficit going into this fourth quarter. Jokic with it. finds a wide open Doncic, and why are they leaving him open? And that is tough for the US to give that one up. They need a Curry heave here. I don't even know if he got that up in time. He misses it anyways. That is a tough one for the US to give up there. They leave Luka wide open. He's going to make them pay every day of the week there. And the US are going to need a miracle. I think the world start with the ball here too. So it's not looking good here at all for the US. They're going to need to play perfect basketball. I mean, it's only a minute of action, so it's not the highest amount of sample size to play perfect basketball. But Giannis just gets in, misses it. That's a good start. Quick shot by the world for some reason, and they miss it. Curry on a cut. Curry goes up, and Curry misses. So that is not what you need. Curry had a pretty good opportunity there, and just failed. Just failed at the rim. He's only been able to hit his threes. The inbound is looking tough here, and stolen by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards pulls up for three and misses. All the US is like doing stolen again by Anthony Edwards. He finds Anthony Davis. What is going on? Anthony Edwards with 2 straight steals. He's just everywhere right now, and they don't even have to foul here. I mean, I don't know what 2K would. Just don't foul, please. You really don't need to. But Giannis is gonna. Okay, they almost just let Giannis drive right to the rack with a wide open dunk. But he might do that anyways. He pulls up for 2. He misses it. Rebound by LeBron, and the US have a chance all of a sudden. They get it over to Anthony Edwards. He's been the defensive star here, making the 2 huge steals happen. Anthony Edwards driving, goes all the way, jams it all over Shea. What is happening? Anthony Edwards just said, like, I don't even know. He's the greatest player of all time. Turned into Michael Jordan right in front of our eyes, making 2 huge steals and then dunks it all over Shea to tie the game up with 5 seconds left. This is some crazy stuff right now. Let's see what the world can do, though. They can just shut this whole crowd up right now and just end the series. They get it to Giannis. Giannis trying to drive on LeBron. Can't get the good shot. He misses, and it's going to go to overtime. Wow, that was crazy. I don't know how Anthony Edwards, like, you don't see those type of steals happen too much if you're watching a CPU game. So it's crazy for the, like, 2 in a row. Anthony Edwards made 2 huge steals and then a crazy poster dunk. Tied up. Big time tip off there, and Vic is going to win it. And then stolen by LeBron. Another steal by this US team. Curry on the break gets fouled. And he's going to head to the line. Best free throw shooter of all time right now. Knocks down the first. And knocks down the second. So the US has a lead all of a sudden. This has been a crazy turnaround. They're currently on, what, like a 6-0 run. Giannis with it. Let's see what the world can do here. Let's see how they respond. Giannis gets it to Vic. Pretty good look. And Vic gets it to go. The game is tied, and JB Bickerstaff is going to take a timeout here. Wow, this has been a crazy game right now. Like a crazy game 6 here. See what the US can do here. If you go back to Anthony Edwards, he's been the guy in the last little bit. They go to LeBron. Kevin Durant has it. Over to Anthony Edwards, wide open 2. He doesn't get it to go, though. Vic grabs the rebound. He finds Jokic. Jokic gets it over to Giannis. And Giannis gets a screen by Vic, so double big. Oh, and Giannis gets wide open down the lane. The US is going to need another big-time bucket here. And the world threatening to win this championship right here in Detroit right now. Giannis with a big-time play there. Big-time pick and roll between him and Jokic. Curry gets the ball off the inbound. Curry. Oh my gosh. What a catch by LeBron. Curry almost turned it over. Kevin Durant with it. Gets a screen by LeBron. Kevin Durant finds a wide open LeBron. And LeBron puts it up before. That was scary there. You saw Vic just like lurking like he's the shark from Jaws or something. But he was not able to get over there and get the block. And LeBron ties the game. He's been huge. You know, the captain of this US team. I don't know why I started with him coming off the bench. I should have known. No matter what his overall was, he needs to be playing. Giannis with it. They have another chance to take it. Luka in the corner. Does not hit it. And we're going to double overtime unless Anthony Davis. Oh my gosh, he hit the rim. What the hell? We're going to double overtime. I don't know what is happening in this game 6 right now. Look at that dunk. We need to see that replay. Wow, this has been an exciting game here. So let's see who can win this next tip-off. Vic has won both of the tip-offs so far in this game. Anthony Davis cannot get this one. Yeah, Vic is dominating right now. And big time tip-offs to win here. Luka with it. They get it to Giannis in the post. He's going to go at LeBron. LeBron, great defense. And Anthony Davis gets the rebound. Anthony Davis pushing it up across the line. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards finds Durant. Durant, nice little pump fake, but can't get the finish because Jokic did not fall for that pump fake. Shea finds Giannis. Giannis finds Vic. Guarded by Anthony Davis, who is a great defender. Gets it over to Doncic. Doncic, oh my gosh, what a move. Looked pretty, but he didn't get an open shot off of it and missed it. He finds Jokic, guarded by Anthony Davis, stolen by Kevin Durant, and another big time steal by this US team. They are making huge steals happen. I don't know what has gone into them, but their hands are just like everywhere on the court right now. And they have the chance finally to win the game here. Both other times it had been the world. They had failed both times. Let's see if the US can do it here. Curry with the ball. Gets a screen by Anthony Davis. Curry looking to put it away. Can't get it to go. And a timeout called, so the world are going to get a chance. One thing the world had done, though, in those two opportunities, they did not give the US a chance after their last shot. But Curry prematurely shot it up there. It was a good look. You don't hate the attempt, but he did miss. Could have had his second game winner of the playoffs, but was not able to get that one to go. And all of a sudden, the world could just go and steal it right back. They have another chance, their third chance here to hit the buzzer beater. Off some screens, you have Shea there. They find Luka for the shot for the game. He misses. We are going to triple overtime. What a game. This is what happens when you have the 1 minute quarters. It's not like teams aren't scoring in these overtimes, though. They just keep matching each other and both getting like one bucket each. Let's see who wins this tip-off. Another big one. It's been Vic every time. We get a different angle here, and Anthony Davis is going to get a big one for the US here. Kevin Durant gets it to Curry. Screen by Davis. Curry with another three. Can't hit it. Curry's shot has not been there this game. Somehow they're still in it. Luka on the break finds Shea wide open in the corner, and Shea with a big-time bucket. The US now are going to need to get something going here. See if they try to go for a three. Curry has not been locked, though. He makes a nice little move, doesn't get the shot. He needs to get out of the key there, else he'll get a three and a key. And there's a three and a key for Anthony Edwards. And all of a sudden, this game looks not great for the US again. Down 3, 6 difference in the clock and shot clock and game clock. We'll see if they do decide to foul. I hope they don't, because that kind of just feels like it would be forfeiting the game. Looks like they won't. Giannis with it. Guarded by LeBron. Can he get the dagger here? He's driving. LeBron is playing some great defense. He finds a steal. Another steal by the world or the US. They continue to get these steals, which has just been crazy. Let's see what they do here, though. They need a three, you would think. I guess they could go quick 2 and foul, but a 3 would definitely be the optimal thing to get here. They get it to Kevin Durant. He forces one up. What is that attempt? That is not the shot. And it looks like the world are going to be able to prevail after a crazy, thrilling triple overtime game. It was a fun watch. It was a fun watch. The Anthony Edwards double steal into a poster dunk. And we'll see. They foul Luka. They just need to hope he misses both, which is, Luka's not the greatest free throw shooter, but he also isn't the worst free throw shooter, so he should be able to knock down one, and he does. That should do it. Only one timeout left for the Detroit, or for the US team. There's going to be one miss, but yeah, they're not going to be able to do this in time. They're going to have to hit a 3 quickly, then foul immediately, and then, they don't have another timeout, so they're just going to have to hope they can hit a heave, which is very tough to do. They need a 3 out of this, though. Not getting much. They find LeBron. Back to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, pretty good look. Knocks it down. Only 1 second left, though. They need an immediate foul here. And that's not going to be immediate. 0.2 left. So, the world are going to take it here. I think this was the outcome we were expecting. But the US fought. They definitely fought. All 3 games in Detroit were really... one of them they dominated, but the other 2 were some really good games. Curry throws him. Imagine he hits that. Okay. Hits like a second heave that doesn't actually count, and if this one did go in, it would have saved their series, but he didn't hit it. So there it is. The world prevails. I wonder how it would be if we actually did 10-man rotations or 8-man rotations, which I think is how the All-Star game would be. I think there's Like there's two US teams, one world team, and each team has like 8 players each. But yeah, let's just go through this. I wonder who wins finals MVP. I don't really know. They're going to be averaging like what, 4.3 points per game. I mean, it's got to be Luka, right? I feel like he's been their most consistent guy throughout. I'm just going to skip through all this. It's Vic carrying the trophy, who is just like out of frame because of how tall he is. I don't think Vic actually won it. I feel like that's just a glitch. So I don't think Vic really did too much. He had a nice block in one of the games. But yeah, in this game, we had 5 points by Anthony Edwards, 2 huge steals. We obviously saw those. LeBron with 5 points. Curry struggled in this one, got the 2 free throws, but was 0 of 3 from 3. And he had been their star this whole time, but struggled in the game they needed it most. Durant also couldn't hit a shot this game. Luka, though, 8 points. Wasn't the most efficient, but still 8 points. He had 4 points by Giannis, 3 by Shea. He had a big... I think he was the one who had the 3 that ended up like helping them win this game, right? In that third overtime. And then Vic had 2 points, 6 rebounds, a block. I mean, he did well. Maybe he doesn't win finals MVP just because of his rebounds and stuff, but how did I get only 140 VC for that? And that was like a triple overtime. I don't know how it works. They actually did give it to Vic, which is interesting. Like I want to, like if I just go to, if I go to Luka, what did Luka average? Luka averaged 5 points per game. I'm giving it to Luka. I don't care. I get that you grabbed some rebounds, Vic, but Luka was really the guy that for them this whole series. And I do want to just quickly go through these stats. If we go to playoff player stats, this is for the whole thing. Let's go to finals. So yeah, Durant, he averaged 1.4 points, only shot 37.5%. It'll probably be better to look at like totals if I can get to that. Oh, this is, yeah, let's go to, I guess it's called absolute. Let's go to the absolute stats if I can. Okay, it's really slow right now. Yeah, they got per game, per 36, per 100 possessions, and they got metric. Oh, that's probably was so late because they like don't even know what metric is. But hopefully this allows us to get back to our totals here eventually. Okay, there it is. So yeah, Curry in total had 23 points in the series. He had 13 by Anthony Edwards with 8 assists. He had 3 steals as well, obviously with those 2 big ones. Durant only had 7 points in the end. Yeah, not a great series for him. He only shot 37.5%. Tatum hit that 1-3 in the game we let him play, but I mean, look how LeBron played replacing him. He had 16, 3, and 5. Or maybe we should have had, now looking at it, we should have had Tatum be playing instead of Durant. Probably, but whatever. I mean, we can't make too many substitutions. LeBron was efficient. 6 for 12, 2 for 3 from 3. No, he's 6 of 12 from the field, and then 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. Yeah, okay, there we go. Curry ended up shooting 7 of 13. He was 0 of 3 in that last game, though. He was 7 of 10 going into that. He was really efficient. 54% from 3 for this whole thing. I mean, yeah, it was really Curry leading. I mean, if we had to give them who was the best overall, I mean, it's kind of tough. I feel like I'll give it to Curry. He had the game winner. He was hitting some big shots from this whole way through, but like, there's an argument for Anthony Edwards with 8 assists. He had those big moments in that last game, even though they ended up losing. And then LeBron, though, he was also really good, really efficient, 16, 3, and 5. Yeah, I probably have to give player of the series to Curry. And let's go to the world team, which was the Thunder. Why are there only 4 players here? What am I missing? 26 minutes, 26. No, there's 5 players. I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, so Shea ends up with 16 points, 6 assists. He ended up having the, like, it didn't feel like he did too much in those last little games. Like, if we look at the game log, recent games. Yeah, he came out, had 3 points in the first one, 6 points, and then yeah, the 0-0, and then 4 and 3. So he was kind of consistent. It was just these 2 games in Detroit where only Luka scored. And why are we back on the Pistons? I should just scroll to the Thunder. That's a lot easier. And then we have Vic, who had 13 and 12. He was good, obviously. I mean, they wanted him to win Finals MVP, but I decided Luka was going to get it because he had 28 points throughout the whole thing. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He had 18 and 8 by Giannis, led by that one big game he had where he had 10 points in game number 2, which was a really big win for them to get up 2-0. And then Jokic, he only had 7, 4, and 5. He didn't miss a shot. He just wasn't really doing too much. hit a 3. I mean, it was really just in those first 2 games where he was doing stuff. Mostly in that game 1. He's really carried by that game 1. And I mean, yeah, there's the world. We're obviously giving the MVP to Doncic, as we gave him the finals MVP already. Yeah, there it is. World was better in this scenario. And I mean, that makes sense. They have the top 5 players in 2K right now, and I think you'd have to give them the top 5 in real life as well. Like if you're doing the MVP right now, you're saying Shea, you're saying Jokic, you're saying Giannis. When he was healthy, he's missed a lot of games now, but if he was playing the whole time, you'd be saying Giannis, you'd be saying Luka, he's up there right now. And then Vic, if he was healthy, like he was also in that talk right now. I don't know if you can say Vic is in that like top 5 right now, but in 2K he is. So yeah, there it is. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and let me know if you do like these type of videos where I do like these just little like watch things, like where we watch 2 teams play against each other. And if you do like them, like make sure to give me some ideas on other, starting lineups I can put up against each other. Yeah, and make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. I forget if I already said that. And yeah, goodbye.